Hey guys, how's it going? Amy here with Autism Lion. So there's something that I kind of want to touch base on today. And I hear this a lot, and a lot of you have either gone through this, are going through this, or have heard of this. And what it boils down to is your location. It's your school district. Now, I will tell you, I have the most amazing group of people for my son. I have the best teachers, the best, I love my school district. They're my village. They're my son's village. They take care of him when he's at school, and they look out for his well-being, and they want what's best for him, and they want to see him succeed. And I am beyond blessed with that, you guys. But I will say I didn't always have that. So when Eli was little, I was single, and I ended up having to move to a smaller town for a little bit. And that was tough within itself. But within that, I ended up finding myself trying to navigate the district. And I had a really, really tough time with that. I was trying to get what would be a free and appropriate education for my son, that he wouldn't be left behind, and he was. And the more I pushed to try to get what he needed, the harder things got for me. And it was so bad that I actually ended up moving. But in the process, now I will say, I have heard of even parents moving out of state just to get better services for their children. And some might say that's crazy, but what I say is, you're talking about a child's life. And if you feel like that is what your child needs and what your family needs, then you go for it. But I didn't move out of state. I did end up moving. I ended up moving back towards the city. But it was a real eye-opener. So I have been on both sides, and trying to navigate and having such a hard time in a school district that where you should have help, that should be one of your anchors to rely on to help you with your child and give your child that appropriate education. That's tough, guys. I totally get it. And at the time, I ended up having to incorporate my own things to help my son talk, to help him help his sensory disorder. They didn't understand it. They didn't seem to have a want to understand the severity of my son's autism. And that was really tough. So I had to create a home-based system for him to work with him and to help give him what he needed. And, in doing that, I gained a lot of knowledge, and it was tough, and it was hard, and it was exhausting and everything. But I've been on both sides, and it really sucks, you guys, being on the side where you don't have that. So I hear you. And I hear this a lot, and my heart goes out to any of you who are going through that right now. That's not, that's not fun at all. It really sucks. And one of the things that I am hoping with Autism Lion is to be able to give you guys just whatever knowledge that I have, and to learn from you guys of what knowledge you have, to be able to share whatever tips and tricks and help create a more of an awareness and a better life for our children. This world is scary and hard, and it doesn't necessarily always need to be. So Maybe you feel like your district doesn't hear you. Maybe you feel like a family member doesn't hear you. Maybe you feel like a friend doesn't hear you. But you can always come here and I will always hear you. And there's no judgment. So I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And I will talk to you guys later. God didn't give you your beautiful, amazing child because He didn't think that you could handle this. He gave you your beautiful, amazing child because He knew you could handle this. And you can. You are your child's advocate. I am my son's advocate. I have not a huge village, but the little tiny village I have, advocate for my son. And that is important. It might not be your family. It might be the teachers in the school district. It might not be the school district, but it might be your family or a best friend. Keep those people close. The ones who get it, or the ones who maybe they don't get it, but they want to, and they're just gonna stick through it no matter what anyway. So, you guys have an amazing day. It's an awesome Thursday, and we're gearing up for the weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.